Today I'm going to be making some flamingo gummies. Hi everyone, welcome back to Cookie Crumb Fun. I was blessed by my niece with some molds, some silicone molds that are shaped like flamingos. Aren't they just adorable? A little flamingo face on the back, these little flamingos. And I am quite proud of her because she was thrifty also, because I just love a good deal, as we all do when we check out those clearance racks, and she got these at an awesome deal, so thanks a lot, Mary. So anyway, I decided that this is the week that I'm finally going to make some Trim Healthy Mama sugar-free gummies. And since I don't have lemons, so you know, you want to use the real lemon juice, not the bottled stuff when you make those lemon puckering ones. What are they called here? Lemon pucker gummies. I've made them before without that and they were still good, but they were not as puckery, you know what I mean, as sour. So this week what I decided is to make strawberry ones. So I'm going to use frozen strawberries and make strawberry gummies. I am going to be doubling the recipe. The recipe is on page 388 of the original Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, not Trim Healthy Table. There are some gummy recipes in there, but I noticed that they're just the Good Girl Moonshine, Singing Canary, and Shrinker gummies. And I wanted something more sweet to share with the family today rather than the, you know, those flavors right now. They would probably enjoy it, but this would be so much more enjoyable. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I have all my ingredients all set, and I'm going to go through the process, and I have 5 of these flamingos to fill up. And in case, I don't know how much it makes, how many gummies it fills, how many trays it fills, because it doesn't really say how many it makes. So I double the recipe and then we'll just fill up the 5 of these. And if I still have more, I have pineapples that I can fill up. So we'll see how this goes. You ready? Come join me. All right, so what you're gonna wanna start off with is, this is all made in your blender. So you're gonna wanna follow your instructions, and it's very simple ingredients. Now, the one thing that would be a special ingredient would be the gelatin. So if you bought the Trim Healthy Mama Just gelatin, you can use that, or you can use store-bought, and that's exactly what I did. I am using this box of gelatin that I got at Winco. And you use a lot of it, just so you know. Well, plus I'm doubling it, so that's even more. I have this container full of gelatin, if you can see that. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is put in my all my ingredients except my gelatin. So I'm going to add in my water, and let's pour this in my blender. And then I'm going to add my lemon juice. And like I said, I'm using the bottled stuff right now for this, so let's hope that all works out. And then my strawberries. Okay, does anyone know how to measure a cup of strawberries? Like, is there a certain amount of strawberries that equal a cup? Because, I mean, how do you measure when they're this big bulky thing? You know, that's what I'm curious. I just eyeball it, what looks like a cup. And then I'm adding my sweetener, and the sweetener that I'm using is the pure sweetener that I find at Walmart, and I've subscribed and saved to it at Amazon because I buy it so much, and so many times I go to Walmart and it's not there. So, plus I'm saving 5%. But you can use the Gentle Sweet is what it calls for, so go ahead and use that. Or your pure stevia. If you are budget minding your sweeteners, you can use the stevia with this. So we got all of that in here, everything but the gelatin, and we're gonna blend it all up. Are you ready? Let's bring you down so you can see this now. All right, so we're gonna mix this up. So you blend all that together till smooth, which I have it way full now, don't I? So now I'm gonna add all this gelatin into it. Give it a quick little blend for just a few seconds. And then we're gonna put it in a pot to get warm. The book says just a few seconds, but I always overdo it anyway. All right, so now what you need to do is pour it in a pot. So I'm going to take this and bring you over here, and we're going to pour it in this pot right here. And I'm going to turn it on, and it says to warm it up till just warm. Ooh, I think I should have picked my bigger pot. I'm gonna have to clean that big pot. So I will be right back. I gotta clean the big, much better. All right, so if you double it, make sure your pot's bigger than what I used. All right, let's get all that out, and then we'll get the rest of the other one in. Whoops, here. Rest of this in here. Wow, this is gonna make a lot of gummies. I may need to use some other trays, huh? After all. It's really fluffy. You see that? How it's like clouds. Marshmallow. Alright, so we're gonna warm this until just hot. Good and hot, until it reaches good and hot, but not boiling. I think I may have blended it a little bit too much. So I have my silicone molds already here. I'm going to put them on the tray so I don't have to worry about, you know, fumbling with them in the tray, into the fridge and the freezer. So I have 5 flamingos. I have this cute little pineapple one. I think I got this at Target. And then I found this fishy one, and I have no idea, honestly. Maybe Target again. I have no idea. Maybe my mom sent this to me. Mom, do you know? I don't remember where this came from. And this, I've had this forever. This is like for ice cubes that you can put like in your sports bottles and stuff. But I think with all the extra, I can like cut them up in pieces, you know, like kind of like gummy worms. So I have those 2 for extra because I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of extra, because as you can see, this pot is full to the rim. As I mentioned, I doubled it. So let's pour it into our molds without making too much of a mess, right? Oh, looks like I'm gonna make a mess. Now, how do you do this neatly? Okay, I don't feel that I am doing this correct. I'll bring this closer over here so that you can see. I think I whipped this up too much. You probably are watching this going, Claire, you whipped it too much. We already knew that. Well, I'm no expert. I'm learning as I go. So I gotta figure out what to do here. Should I just make some areas between them? Oh no, I'm just making it worse. Huh. All right, I think that I'm going to be failing at this, quite honestly. This does not look like this is going to be working out for me at all. All this mess on here is going to gel up. I don't know what to do. Okay, I probably will never make these again. I'm not happy with this. Well, I'm going to go put these in the freezer. All right, so I took my spatula and I smoothed them off like this to get a lot of the foam off. So we'll see if that helps at all. I got the flamingos all filled. I got these lines, these stripe things all filled and a little bit more clean. I got lots of messes, but we'll see if that works better, if that's what I need to do. Okay, we'll compare this batch with the one that's in the freezer now. All right, so I took my first batch out of the fridge after they've cooled. Everything's really cold, but they feel like Jell-O, and they won't come out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Here we go. Okay, see, that's probably what they should look like underneath all that foam. See how it all settled? I'm just gonna go ahead and taste one to see what it tastes like. But it shouldn't be that sticky. Look, it sticks to my finger. Now I feel it falling off, but you know, I'm not a Dairy Queen. This isn't my Blizzard. Ooh, look, it doesn't come apart. Okay. I don't like this. They don't taste like anything. When I tasted this stuff, it tasted fine. You know, the stuff in here, but this is, okay. I know that I did something wrong, so I am going to share this video on YouTube so that you ladies who have made these gummies before can tell me what I did wrong. And I bet you it is that I mixed it too long, wasn't it? That's probably exactly what the problem was. I cannot get these out. Okay, this is gonna frustrate me, so I'm going to, I don't like the way these taste. They don't taste like anything. Amelia, you wanna try one?
Yeah.
Okay, this is such a waste. I don't know what to do with this. I think I'm gonna pour it in a pan.
Can I try?
Yep. I think I'm gonna pour this like as I would make Jello jigglers or something, and just cut it up that way instead of these molds. I'm really disappointed.
Oh, look. There's like a...
Yep, you can see the parts of the pineapple on it, but I did something wrong, and so. What does it taste like? Just finish your whole one.
General.
Does it taste like anything? It tastes like unflavored Jello.
No more Jello.
But it doesn't have a flavor to it. Let's try one of these flamingos.
I want to see what they look like. That's yummy. It tastes like a
broke
smoothie.
apart. Tastes like a smoothie?
Yeah. Banana smoothie? Yeah.
Well, how could it taste like a banana smoothie? It's supposed to be strawberry flavored.
Oh. Tastes like strawberry.
Okay. Oh, this was such a fail. I'm going to put this in a pan, and oh my goodness, this is miserable. It's not the pan's fault. It's my fault. I can't get these out, so I'm gonna just forget it. All right. This is my first YouTube fail. My first recipe fail. I totally did something wrong, and like I mentioned before, you guys are gonna tell me what it is, and then I will do this again, and I can't even get these out. Right now I don't care. So they're stuck to me. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this, and I will go get the other ones out and share with you what those look like.
Can you see the line? There's like lines.
What'd you say?
There's like lines. I was doing them like that.
All right, so here's the one that I cleaned up. All right. My hands are all sticky from the
Yeah, it is sticky though.
Yeah. Look at that. It's not coming out. Look at that. That's what I got. Okay, so that's a fail. All right, so I got this little pan here. I'm going to dry it out and then pour that in there to see how this works. I really would like, when as I said in the beginning of this video, I made the lemon puckering ones, and this did not happen. So I don't know what it is that caused this. Here, you want to lick that? You can. All right, so we'll just pour this into here. Oh, look at that. There's that liquid all under there. Yep, see, that's the problem. I overmixed it, didn't I? You're not supposed to have all that oh wow, look at the bottom of the pan, it burned too. Okay, lesson learned. It's not supposed to look like that. Now this is gonna look like it has layers. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Girls, do you see that?
Yeah, like 2 layers.
No, look through it right here. See, there's like a pink liquid, and then there's the foam. Here, I'll take it down so you can see. Can you see that? It's separated. Yep. Okay, so I whipped it too much. I will put this in the freezer. I'm just gonna throw this in the fridge actually. So I'm going to go put this in the fridge, and this will be our new gummies. All right, I need to give you a little update on those gummies. I put it in that pan, and they're still not ready yet, but one of my teenagers ate some of the other ones, and he goes, ooh, these are good. So I don't know. I'm just disappointed because I overmixed them, and they got all foamy, and I didn't think that they don't taste bad. They had like no flavor to them. And I know it was all mistakes. This is not like, I'm not disrespecting the Trim Healthy Mama recipes, because it was all mistakes that I made. And come back next week for another recipe that I failed at. But my children ate, so I don't know. So we'll just go with it the way it is, because they're eating it. So as I mentioned before, please tell me if you know anything specifically that I did wrong, and now I do believe I overmixed them. to make them extra foamy, and you're not supposed to do that. So if you make these, do not overmix them. Lesson learned. But they're still getting eaten. So probably tonight or tomorrow morning, they'll probably eat the rest of that like Jello jiggler type thing. So kids will enjoy it. Thanks for watching this video, and be a blessing. I'll see you next time.